The show is about to begin.
This channel is designed for adults viewing only, and certain videos will contain rated M for mature video games featuring realistic violence, gore and suggestive themes. If you are not an adult, do not view the content on this channel.
Sit back and relax. It's time to take a wild trip to the past. Get ready for another exciting episode
for the Sega Master System, and as you can see right there on the cover of Great Baseball, nothing fancy, just a little baseball glove and a baseball. And the Sega Master System always had some not so great box art. As you can see right there, kind of looks like the guaranteed value or the great value version of video game box art. It looks like something you would go into Walmart and you would buy like the little Walmart brand of whatever it is. And however, so you're surprised, this game, even though it has crappy box art, it's a great game. And at least you have a couple of screenshots in the back. It looks like your generic baseball game right here, but we're going to be checking this out, because back in the day, I owned 3 Sega Master System games, and this was one of them right here. You know, it's going back quite a bit, over 25 years ago. This is going to be my first time playing this game in a long time. And back when I owned the game, I only owned the cartridge by itself, which is what you see right here. This is basically the only thing I owned. And one thing I remember is back in the day when I owned the Master System, most of the kids in school had no idea what the hell a Master System was. The reason I had a Master System is just my father used to do dumpster diving. He used to go hunting for all whatever he can find, computers, stuff like that. And he came across the Sega Master System with 2 games, Great Baseball and Afterburner. And it had 2 controllers, all the hookups, all that stuff. He had the console. Somebody threw it out. I can't believe it. And it worked fine. And about a year after I had the console, I actually found out that there was a game built into the consoles, Hang On. So I had no idea that that was in the console until like quite a long time after I owned it. So today we're going to be checking out Great Baseball. Now there is no manual. Well, you can see there's a brief description on the back. Great Baseball. It says you're the manager. And it gives you a whole detail on the whole thing. Now this is not an MLB licensed baseball game, but it does have like Boston, New York and all that stuff in it. And if I remember correctly, this game is definitely one of my favorite 8-bit baseball games of all time. So let's head over to the fantastic Sega Master System. Very, very popular over in Brazil and Europe. Not so popular in the US. And let's play some Great Baseball. And here we are playing Great Baseball. Now, usually I don't play sports games too much, but man, I remember playing this quite a bit back in the day. And I remember specifically that this game had like really good voicing in it. So you can hear the actual computer telling you that you are out, you have a foul. And I remember that when he says foul, it actually sounded like he was swearing a little bit. Which we'll hear that in a second. You got the awesome music right here. You hear that? Alright, so we have to pick our baseball team right here. We're going to pick New York. And it gives us like a little kind of roster type thing right here. It has all the schematics on each player and everything. Look at that. That's pretty cool. You have to pick whether you want to have a stamina up higher or lower. Let's pick that. Alright, so... Oh! Man, I haven't played this game in a long time. What the hell? Oh no. Let's see if I can hit the... Oh, you son of a bitch. That's like a curveball and a fastball. Unbelievable. Alright. Look, he's going to do a foul. Listen to how he says foul. That does not sound like foul. You can use your imagination on that one. Oh, I got out. This is a great baseball game. It's a little tough. The computer is unforgiving when you play this game. Oh, I did not see that. I looked at the screen just in time. One of the earlier, really good baseball games, and there's a reason why they call it Great Baseball. It's a great baseball game. Yeah, I got a home run. Check that out. Now, all two of my guys are going to make it to the home. Look at that. That's fantastic. You can get the crowd going crazy right here. Oh, that thing. This is pretty cool. Once it switches over, you have like a little cool animation right here on the scoreboard. That's actually quite nice. Alright, and so now it's our turn. We can do a fastball. Get the ball. Oh, no. Oh, he threw it to the wrong... Yeah, this is another cool part of the game. You can throw the ball to whoever you want. So this game has a lot of detail and the accuracy to it, which I like. Oh! Oh no! That son of a bitch. Oh, is this going to be a home run? No way. That's a grand slam. All bases were loaded. That's amazing. Look at that. That's crazy. On today's episode of Memory Lane, see right there, we're going to be playing some great football for the Sega Master System. And if it's anything like great baseball, it's going to be really, really great. Really awesome. Now let's take a look at the box art right here. And there's nothing fancy to see here. I mean, it says Great Football, the Mega Cartridge, for 1 or 2 players. And down here, you have a little clip art. Nothing really too fancy, just something really cheap here. A cheap clip art of a football game, like a little collage or something like that. And then you got the Sega logo, which is the best part of the case right there. The end label, you have Great Football. Let's see if we can focus this out here. Here we go. Great Football, the Mega Cartridge with the Sega logo right there. And it looks pretty generic. Nothing really too fancy right here. You got a couple of screenshots. Kind of almost looks like Tecmo Bowl or something like that. You have a description of what the football game is all about. And the UPC. And of course, your standard things on the bottom, like now there are no limits, which is the slogan for the Sega Master System. Unlike Nintendo's, now you're playing with power. Now there are no limits. So power, there's no limit here. The Sega Master System is badass. There's no limitation. Okay, so you have the cartridge right here. And we got the Great Football cartridge. And once again, their cartridges are pretty generic looking. This has the Sega logo with the title right there, and nothing fancy at all. And there's the case. And you can definitely look at the manual here. We got some Great Football. Insert cartridge. You got the a little illustration of the actual gamepad, tells you basically how to function the game. Button 2 does all kinds of stuff. Button 1 does a handful of things right there. And I don't exactly know how that's all executed, but we'll find out. And there's a whole bunch of stuff here. It looks pretty technical for an 8-bit football game here. Yeah, and they got all kinds of stuff here. Let's apparently that's the teams. You have the AFC and the NFC teams. You got Spartans, Dukes, Sharks, Bombers, Foxes, Huskies. I mean, Huskies are actually a basketball team over in Connecticut. And you got the NFC, you got the Bucks, Wildcats, Boomers, Knights, Beavers, Gators. Interesting. And of course you have a scoreboard, so if you want to keep a scoreboard right here, you can definitely do that. You can definitely write down the date, the names, your initials, or whichever score you got. You have your, if you're playing the game with your friend, you can definitely keep a track of your scores, which is pretty cool. And that is pretty much that. So let's head over to the Sega Master System and let's play some great football, and hopefully it's as good as great baseball. Alright, so we have our great baseball cartridge right here. Let's get that in there and let's head over to the CRT. Alright, here we are playing the Sega Master System. And today we're going to be playing great football. And I never played great football before. I played great baseball quite a bit, and I loved great baseball. I wonder how good this game is right here. The little animation on the title screen looks pretty cool. And this looks like a little, an example of what the gameplay looks like right here. The actual sound effects sound really good. It actually sounds like real crowd sound effects. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we have AFC and NFC, so let's choose any random one right here. Let's see what we have. You can see that we have like Knights, Beavers, Gators. It's a bunch of random teams right here that are like non-existent. Like they really don't, they're not real teams as far as I know. You got Bucks. Just choose one team. Oh my god, I can't move. What the hell? There's gotta be something wrong here. Let's hit reset here. Now there we are, running, oh my god! We made it to the 25-yard line. I don't know what's going on with this game, but I'm not enjoying it at all. Not nearly as fun as Great Baseball. I mean, I don't know what's happening here, but I can't select my formation. Or maybe that's the computer's formation, I'm not sure. Oh! Man, that is, I mean, what the hell? Alright, we're back out of the end zone here. Oh, I got a foul, I know that. Well, that is great great football. It's not... Use Great Baseball's name in vain, because that game's actually really good. This is great football. Not nearly as good as Great Baseball. You know, I'm going to try it one more time here. Just to make sure that I'm not doing something wrong here. Because I read the manual. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I mean, the controller's plugged in. It's plugged in fine. Everything's working fine. And I have no idea why the hell this game is acting the way it is. But it seems pretty hard. If you guys ever played this game back in the day, you want to fill me in, let me know. Because the baseball game is really, really good. This game is not, in my opinion, it's not good at all. I don't like it. And that would be great football. On the Sega Master System, I will probably not go back to playing that game again. Now here's a little secret about a Sega Master System. A lot of the consoles have built-in games. Now the funny thing is, when I first had my Sega Master System, I had no idea that there's a built-in game in it because, first of all, I never had the box to order the instruction manuals. The console was actually found while dumpster diving by my father. He used to go dumpster diving, and he just happened to come across the console with a couple of games. It was Afterburner, and it was Great Baseball. And all of a sudden now, one day it was my cousin and I were playing the Master System, and we were going to play Great Baseball, and we were hooking it up. We were swapping out the NES for the Master System, and we just happened to push the power button by accident, and all of a sudden, Hang On actually came on the console. So the system that I had originally had only Hang On built into it. This one right here has Hang On, and it has some other games, Safari Hunt, built into the console as well. Now, Safari Hunt requires the light phaser gun, which I did not have back in the day. Which I will try to get one of those in the future. But let's play Hang On, because that was the third game that I had on my Sega Master System, and let's check out this game. And I definitely remember that title screen right there. As soon as you turned the console on with no cartridge, that came up, just like that. And my cousin and I were super confused. And this game right here is a motorcycle racing type game. And let's try it out. I definitely was not good at this game back in the day, so don't be surprised if I crash a lot. So you can see at the top of the screen there's a low gear, medium gear, and top gear. So now we have to shift to medium gear. Okay, so now we're racing right here, and we can shift down if we want to. And check this out. This is actually quite the pretty awesome motorcycle simulator right here. Oh, I crashed! Oh my god. And when you crash, you don't just crash, you literally explode into pieces. This is amazing. Alright, let's keep playing over here. Alright, we're gonna pass these guys out. And we have to definitely slow down once we're slipping right there. And there's one game that had that type of effect to it. Oh no, the time ran out. And you get that great game over music right there. Let's listen to that. That was probably the best game over music I've ever heard in my life. It was definitely a great tune. Let's try that again. I wonder if this is like Mario Kart. Like as soon as the light ticks down to the middle light, you just hold down the acceleration and take off like what turbo speed. Oh no, we have to shift down. And the speedometer is measured in kilometers, which is funny. Oh! Gotta shift up real quick. So this game is definitely not easy whatsoever, and I definitely did not make it too far into this game when I was younger, but I had a lot of fun playing it. Alright, let's see if we can make it to the end here, hopefully. Oh! As soon as you bump into their bike, you crash. I mean, what the heck? And once again, the time runs out. So that's how unforgiving this game is. This game is pretty hard. You got the, once again, the fantastic game over music. Probably the best game over music of all time, in my opinion. And trust me, I've heard that many times. So, once you go back to the title screen right here, they will eventually show you little demonstrations of what the game looks like. You'll see different levels. Now, that's the level that we were just on. And you can see that level right there. I mean, look at that. And when you see the demonstration, you can actually pay a little bit more attention to what the graphics and everything looks like. And the graphics in this game are actually quite nice. The game runs nice and smooth. There's a lot of different environments. Like this environment right here has that like deserty look to it. And it kind of reminds me of Knight Rider. Like each level changes. Knight Rider on the NES. And you got the clouds moving in the background. Alright, let's go to the next level, see what it looks like. And then we have like a nighttime level over here. And the road just goes right off into the horizon. You just don't really see where it ends. And you got the city right there. Look at the nice graphics. Yeah, this game definitely reminds me of Knight Rider on the NES, especially with the sound effects and the slippery, potentially falling off the road effects that you have in the game, where the controls are very tough. On today's episode of Memory Lane, we're going to be playing a little bit of Lemons, another European exclusive imported game for the Master System. And look at the difference here when it comes to box art. Once again, the European games have like some crazy fancy looking box art, much better than anything that you get over in the North America. I mean, look at that. That is incredible. That is some really good looking box art. You can see all the lemons doing all their jobs and all their crazy shenanigans and everything crazy going on here. That is some really cool looking box art right there. It's a little faded. You can see that it's a puzzle game. It's a strategy type game. And that is some of the cool looking Master System label box art I've ever seen. So, I mean, Europe is very lucky. They have tons and tons of Master System games. They got the Lemons logo right there. Pretty cool. And on the back, what do we got here? We got some strange European stuff right here that I never could figure out. It says levels 120, so apparently there's 120 levels. Modes 4, I don't know what that means. Players, 1 player. You can use the controller, the control pad or the control stick. And we do have that portion on our American games right here. So if you look at an American game, you might actually see this, but that mode and the level thing, I don't think we have that on American games. So European games are a little bit more detailed on the box. They give you a whole rundown. Got some screenshots. You got the Lemons logo right there. The UPC, that giveaway that's in a European game, because it doesn't begin with your normal 010086. If you see that, that's an American game. If you see that, it's not an American game. So let's open this up, and we have a manual in this game. We got our Lemons cartridge. Let's see if we can focus this here. Take a little quick look at the manual. And this manual is actually in really good shape. So we have Lemons. And this was imported from the UK somewhere. Usually imports, for European imports, you get them from like UK or Germany, somewhere around those areas. They usually have tons of Master System games. And it gives you like a whole rundown in multiple languages on how to play this game. There's nothing really too fancy in this manual. And I don't know what that is. That almost looks like an NES cartridge. And not a fancy manual at all. The front of it looks nice. And this gives you the details on how to play this game. If we need to look at the manual while playing the game, we'll definitely do that. Let's see if we can get this in here without ruining the manual, because the manual's in really good shape. Now that is the Lemons case right there and the cartridge. Looks like your standard American cartridge right here. So let's head over to the Master System and let's play some Lemons. Alright, so here we have our European Lemons cartridge right here. Fits perfectly normal, as usual, and it's basically the same thing as the American stuff. So let's play the European version of Lemons, only available in Europe, on the Sega Master System. Here we are playing the Sega Master System. And here we are with another European Sega Master System game. That was a pretty cool introduction right there. We have it's the Lemmings for the Sega Master System. It's a game I used to play on the computer. And we have let's see, fun, new level, 1 player. We got the Lemons title screen right here. Pretty good looking detail in the background with the textures. Nice logo. Let's check this out. This is a game that only released over in Europe. Over here in the US, we got chipped out of a lot of Master System games. Alright, so we have a little cursor on the screen that you can show with your D-pad. And there's a button down here. And there's actually several little things you can click on down here. And you see where, right there where that cursor is, where it says 10. The other ones that say 0, you can't really do anything because we don't have those options. So you have to click on 10 on that little selection right there, and that's for digging. So let's see if we start digging, and that's the right here where I had the cursor. That is where the checkpoint, or where the basically where your lemon little characters are supposed to go. So think of this almost as like a Pikmin, like a primitive version of Pikmin type thing. Alright, so there they go. They made it to the final little area right there. And the lemon character is trying to make it over here. Let's go this way, faster. Alright, so let's see if we can make it over there. We've got 2 more seconds left. And we actually made it! 0 seconds left on the clock. Somehow we made it. That's actually quite impressive. Okay, so this is level 2. So level 2 we have what looks like an umbrella right here. So I choose that, and it does appear that our lemon little characters have to use an umbrella. So we have to click on each one to make sure that they don't die. Just to give you an example, I won't give an umbrella to this guy so you can have an idea. You see right there, he actually died. He actually fell to the ground and splat. So this game is actually a pretty cool strategy game. And to be quite honest, the graphics and the gameplay on the Master System version actually is really, really impressive. It actually plays real nice. You can see right here, it scrolls over, you can see their final little area that they're supposed to go into right there. That is interesting. Okay, so he's getting over here. Wait, where are they going here? Oh my god, I think they're drowning. Oh no, I think I went the wrong direction. Okay, they were definitely supposed to go that way. I killed my lemmings, oh my god. I feel really guilty now. Oh no. They're all dying. They're jumping off the cliff over here. Might as well wait till the last one jumps off so I can start the game over here. Oh no. All my lemons died. That's horrible. Alright, so here we are. We're gonna click on that. So now we know they have to dig horizontally through this pipe right here. Let's see if it works. You have to do it right close to the edge to make it work. Now these other lemons don't want to help out. Come on. Help, help! Alright, so made it through. And there's the goal right there, so that's technically where we're supposed to be going. Where the hell are they going? Oh my god. There we go. So this is like some sort of grid right here where you have to dig in multiple areas. That makes the game a little bit more challenging, I guess. So now we have to wait for these lemons to go back. Is there any more over here? Nope. So they should all be going to the goal. And that is the lemons on the Master System. Pretty fun. It's actually a really good version of lemons. And there we go. We got that little code right there that you can save just in case you want to go back later on. I remember playing a lot of Genesis games that had cheat codes, or not cheat codes, but the actual passwords. Alright, so this one has a block. Try to figure this one out. There's also some sort of fire thing right here. Let's see what this does. And what he's counting down. What the hell is that all about? Oh, he blew himself up. What the hell? That's crazy. I didn't know you can do that on lemons. No. You have to definitely calculate when he's going to blow up. You have to go through over here. Oh, no. Alright, so we're going to go with this guy right here. 3, 2, 1. Wow, it's kind of hard to get through over here. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see here. Alright, there we go. Let's see if it works. There we go. Hopefully they make it through now. Oh, it's about time. Now we're not going to use the blocker. For some reason the blockers... Let me speed the game up a little bit. I guess this is... That's what that's for, I'm not sure. Alright, so we made it. There's the password right there if you want to advance to that level. You can snap a picture of it with your phone or something. Go back later on and play it. Again, this game came out only in Europe, which kind of sucks, because I'm pretty sure that if we actually had this game over in the US on the Master System, we would have definitely would have bought it, had fun with it. But over in Europe, the Master System was much more popular. Over here in the US, the NES was more popular. Alright, so now we have to figure this one out. So apparently we're supposed to go over there. Alright, well, let's see if we can make this work. Oh no, he's building a staircase going the wrong direction. What an idiot. Okay, there we go. We're going in the right direction now. These guys need to stop doing their job right here. That's definitely going in the wrong direction. Alright, the lemons are going in the right direction now. We're building a staircase right here. It looks like they're walking perfectly fine. Okay, so we're gonna have to definitely, Oh no, they're falling into the hole. Oh no. They're all falling into the hole. Oh my god. They can't wait till this guy gets done with his staircase. I mean, what the hell? Look at all these idiots. Alright, so we got some of them here. Let's see if we can build another one right here. Let's see if it works. Oh, we don't have any more lemons over there. So we have to try to get these guys up here as efficiently as possible. And we do have probably enough special abilities down here. We have 8 left. Let's see if that should be enough for us to get up here. It's a little bit more challenging. Let's see if we can make it up here. Alright, one of these guys needs to come on, build a... Oh, here we go. Finally, I think that might have worked. Alright, so we have 3 left. We have to be careful here. Okay, it's good. He's building one going up that direction. So far we're doing good. We just have to calculate which lemon is going in what direction, which is pretty hard. Alright, hopefully this works. We only have 1 left. What the hell? All of a sudden it just hopped over that wall. On today's episode, we're going to be playing a little bit of Outrun, as you can see here, on the Sega Master System. And Outrun's definitely one of my favorite all-time racing games. Not necessarily the Master System version, because I never really played this one before. But either way, Outrun is a great game. Let's take a look at the box art right here for a second. Let's see what we got here. We have Outrun. And it says, for 1 player, Outrun, the 2 Mega cartridge. Okay, so apparently this is 2 Mega. What's this say? Twice the Mega power. And now down here we have a generic clip art of the car right here. Really, really bad box art. I mean, that is bad. Even for clip art standards, that's pretty bad. And you have a Sega logo right there. It's a nice looking Sega logo. And now let's flip this over on the side for a second. Let's see what we have here. We have Outrun, the 2 Mega cartridge. That's a whole lot of power. 2 Mega cartridge. We got the Sega logo right there. And on the back, let's see what we have here. So this game is so highly advanced. We have 2 big, huge screenshots right there on the back. And it's basically your standard racing game from back then. Let's see if we can level that out a little bit so you guys can see that. So Outrun, and gives you a description on what Outrun is and all that fancy stuff right there. And you have the UPC. And of course you have on the bottom the "Now There Are No Limits," the Sega Master System slogan with the Sega logo. And now that's pretty much it. And when you go inside the case, you have your 2 Mega Master System cartridge right here. And there's a whole lot of power in this cartridge. 2 Mega power. And this is your Outrun cartridge. Pretty generic, just like pretty much any other cartridge. It doesn't feel any heavier than your normal Mega cartridge. And then you have the manual right here. And pretty much the standard stuff in here. So let's get your standard stuff inside the manual. Your normal Master System illustration right there. Nothing too fancy. And on the next page they'll probably have the controller. There it is. You got the controller right there. Same generic illustration. Get some nice little grayscale looking screenshot of the game. It tells you how to do various different things in the manual. And of course you have the little map. And of course you have the scoreboard, so if you want to write down your score. And just in case you experience problems with your Ferrari and Outrun, you have a 90-day limited warranty on your Sega 2 Mega cartridge for your Master System. So if you want to call Sega or mail them a letter and let them know that your Outrun's acting kind of funny, and you need an oil change or something, you just give them a call and they'll take care of it for you. So let's head over to that Sega Master System and let's have some fun playing Outrun on the Sega Master System. Alright, let's go racing with Outrun. Here on the Sega Master System, let's pop that in there. And let's do some crazy Ferrari speeding on the highway and do all kinds of crazy stuff. Let's head over to the CRT and let's have some fun playing Outrun. Alright, here we are playing the Sega Master System. And today we're going to be playing a little bit of Outrun on the Sega Master System, as you can see here. And this is, I never played Outrun on the Master System, but I played it on the Genesis, and I have it on a few other consoles. Like Outrun 2006 was really good. I have that on Xbox. One of my favorites. So let's try this out. Alright, you can choose your radio station right here. And you see the little hand moving back and forth. That's pretty cool. Alright, here we go. We're starting. We got the good old famous Outrun music. And let's see if we can make it to the end. We're driving like a Ferrari. Look at that. It's pretty awesome. And you hear the crazy 8-bit music in the background. Sounds pretty cool. And Outrun 2006, I don't know if you guys ever played that, but Outrun 2006, the music is pretty much the same, but in a newer fashion. It sounds better. Alright, so far we're doing pretty good. Eventually the road's going to split off somewhere. And that's one of my favorite things about this game is you end up going to like different areas. Alright, so let's see here. We're gonna stay on the road so far. Oh my god! I almost flew off the road. See if we can get going here. Oh, whoa. That's pretty close. Alright, yeah, that road's gonna split off right here, so we have to decide which way we want to go. And that could be a little confusing right there. Now the environment is going to change. That's the one thing I really love about Outrun, how that happens. I think that's really cool. Alright, so now we have mountains in the background with a red sky. Alright, let's keep driving. Oh my god, I'm going off the road. Almost went off the road. Come on, speed up. You have to make sure you monitor that you're in high gear, because sometimes it'll downshift by itself, and you don't even realize you're in low gear until you realize that your time's running out. And I have 2 seconds left. Oh no. Oh. That sucks. Let's see where we went this time. We went to the desert right there, and we almost made it. And that is pretty much Outrun on the Master System. It's actually really good. And the guy gives you like a little example of what some of the graphics look like. Let's see if it has like a little demonstration of playing the game. Let's see if it does that. Outrun is definitely one of my favorite racing games of all time. It's definitely really good. Let's see what we have here. He's trying to drift around the corner right there. Tons of twists and turns. Oh, he hit that car. What the hell? Alright, let's see if we can go over here. And we have the awesome Outrun logo. Hey, look how nice that looks. That looks pretty awesome. We're going to be playing Pro Wrestling on the Sega Master System. And this, right off the bat, by far, has to be the absolute worst box art I've ever seen on any game on the Master System, period. Like, this is pretty bad. So, before we get to the actual clip art, let's look at the top right here. We have Pro Wrestling, the Mega Cartridge. So there's nothing really fancy up there. But when you go down here, you basically have a guy down here that's decapitated, and he's giving himself a headlock. I mean, what were they thinking? What is going on here? Like, what the hell? I mean, that is some really crazy, bizarre clip art right there. That is crazy. And we got the Sega logo right there. I just can't get over that box art right there. That's really weird. Like, what the hell? Okay, let's look at the screenshots. Alright, so we got a couple of screenshots here, and obviously there is a pro wrestling game on the NES. I'm not exactly sure how they got away with having another pro wrestling game completely different on the Master System. Gives you a brief description, a no-holds-barred battle between you and a friend. And oh wow, they even name-dropped Madison Square Garden. Look at that. That is crazy. So I guess you're in Madison Square Garden, so that's interesting. Okay, let's zoom out here so you guys can read that. That's crazy. So Sega really didn't give a crap. They just want to name drop Madison Square Garden right there on the back of their box art. That's the venue that you're wrestling in, I guess. And there you go. Now there are no limits. I guess there is no limits here. And then got the UPC, American UPC code. The Sega logo right there on the bottom. And I don't have the manual for this game, as you can see here. And here's the cartridge. Let's zoom out and look at the cartridge. It's nothing really fancy to look at, but you see your standard Master System cartridge. And there you go. And apparently we're going to be in the Madison Square Garden, New York City. And I never played this before, so this will be my first time playing this. You can see the end label, nothing really fancy there. So let's head over to the Sega Master System and let's play Pro Wrestling. Before we do that, let's have a little side-by-side comparison here. We got Pro Wrestling on the NES, Pro Wrestling on the Master System cartridge comparison. Obviously there's no comparison here. They had the same title, so that's pretty much it. So, let's go take a look at Pro Wrestling on the Sega Master System, and let's have some fun playing this game. Alright, let's go kick some ass in Pro Wrestling on the Sega Master System. Let's pop that in there. Alright, we're ready to roll, and let's head over to the CRT and let's play some Pro Wrestling. Here we are playing the Sega Master System. On today's episode, we're playing Pro Wrestling for the Sega Master System, as you can see there. I got a fist that punches straight through the main screen right there. Look at that. It's a little demonstration of what the game looks like. Now there is also a Pro Wrestling game on the NES, which I probably have over here somewhere. And it's just crazy that there's two different Pro Wrestling games that came out around the same time. And here it is, Pro Wrestling on the NES. And let's find out exactly which one is better, Pro Wrestling on the Sega Master System or the NES. Let's see. Right away, the characters look much more bigger, fatter, like little teeny fat guys. Look at that. What the hell was that? It was like a clothesline. Alright, let's play the game here. Let's see here. Alright, so this is our selection right here. We have, what looks like the Road Warriors. They call them the Mad Soldiers, the Orient Express. And there actually was a tag team back in WWF called Oriental Express. That's pretty funny. And then you have the Crush Brothers, which kind of looks like Hulk Hogan and maybe Ric Flair.
And then you have the Great Masked Men, which look like your stereotypical wrestlers from down in Mexico. And we're just going to choose the Road Warriors. And apparently this is automatically a tag team wrestling game. And we're playing the Mexican League 10-fall match. And we have a ring entrance. Look at that. That's incredible. Look at that. That's something that has never... And we have another ring entrance right there. You'll never see that in old wrestling games like that. That's definitely way, way ahead of its time. Alright, let's see if we can figure out how to play this. I never actually played this before. Oh, I did a clothesline to him somehow. I don't know how I did that. Here. And we were being tossed around like a piece of crap. Alright, let's see if we get a 3 count. Oh, no. Whoa, what the hell? Pin him. Alright, let's see if we get the 3 count. He tried to tag his partner in, but that didn't work out too well. And I got the 3 count, and I believe that there's 8 rounds or something like that. So they're walking off right there, pissed off. We got our hands raised up in the air. The next round. So I guess this goes on for 8 rounds. And that's pretty much that. That was actually pretty cool. I want to try to hit somebody with a chair. Let's see if I can make that happen. I want to see what the chair... Oh, the chair's not out here this time. What the hell? You see that the outside of the ring is pretty cool. Nice detail. And I threw myself into the guardrail for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Alright, let's go back in. Oh, got a count out! What the? Alright, let's go here. Still no share. What? Okay. So that is pro wrestling on the Sega Master System. We're just going to end it right there. You guys have an idea how this game plays. It's actually pretty fun. And I will definitely continue playing. Oh my god, look at this. So it's definitely just as fun as pro wrestling on the NES, but it's completely different. So the controls are different. The gameplay is definitely different. So when you play this, it's going to feel a little different. So if you're used to playing pro wrestling on the NES, as soon as you pick this up, you're gonna realize that the controls are not quite the same. The gameplay is a bit different. The graphics are, in my opinion, I like the graphics on this game better. The wrestlers look a little bit fat, but that's fine because it's just a game. It kind of reminds me of like an arcade-style wrestling game. And that's pretty much it. You can tell that some of the wrestlers were modeled off of real wrestlers from the 80s, like Bruiser Brody, the Road Warriors, Hogan and Flair. You know, stuff like that. You got the referee walking around the ring right there. That's pretty cool. It's kind of like a blend between pro wrestling on the NES and tag team wrestling on the NES, which... Oh, here's the chair. Look at this. Come here. Oh, yeah, I got him. So there you go. We got a chair shot. Oh, beat him again. So you can definitely use the chair multiple times. That's crazy. And then the chair, like, dissipates and breaks, I guess. So that's pretty awesome. That's something that you can... I don't think you can do that in the original pro wrestling game on the NES. Here... I believe it's pronounced Quartet. Quartet. This, out of all games, this is perhaps one of my most hated titles to a game I've ever seen. I just don't like saying that word quartet. This doesn't sound right to me. This doesn't look like a word that should exist. But it's called Quartet. Quartet? Quart. You can try to say that, but I'm not going to bother saying it anymore. But I believe that's how that's pronounced. Quartet. It says, for 1 or 2 players,
the Mega cartridge, and you have like these two super generic individuals down here shooting at this this thing right here. I don't even know what that is, to be quite honest. That looks like some sort of entity that just came out of nowhere, and they're shooting these purple bullets at it, and it looks like it's blowing up into pieces. That is some grade A generic box art right there. That is fantastic. Just look at that. I've seen worse. So as you already know, the Master System is not known for its box art. It's pretty bad box art, but 9 times out of 10 the game ends up being pretty decent. Let's look at the spinal label right here. We have the Quartet with a little TM trademark, and the Mega cartridge for the Sega Master System. Alright, what the hell is this game about? It's a Quartet. Alright, so this, I hate that word, I really do. This is, if you hate aliens, you'll love Quartet. What the hell does that mean? Let's zoom in on here for a second. You see Space Colony number, what's this, 9, of being threatened by an invasion of the most dangerous kind. So we're being invaded, an alien attack. Alright, so this game apparently is, there's an alien attack going on here, and there's a UPC code. Alright, there's a couple of screenshots right there. Now this kind of looks like some sort of platformer, like an action platformer. And just look at that screenshot. That's a pretty colorful, detailed screenshot right there. That looks actually quite impressive. And down at the bottom right here, I always love mentioning this. Now there's no limits. You're playing the Sega Master System. Alright, let's find out if the manual's inside the box. And once again, what a shitty name for a game. I just hate saying that. And we do have the manual to Quartet, so it gets worse. We have to read the manual. Oh my god. Alright, let's focus this camera and suffer. Alright, so Space Colony number 9 is being threatened by an invasion of the most dangerous kind. An alien attack. So there you go, there's some sort of alien attack going on here. Let's open up this manual and check out what we have here. Loading instructions, okay. Let's see if we can follow these instructions first. Before we play the game, make sure the power switch is off. Insert Quartet cartridge into the power base, as described in your Sega Master System manual. This is insert the control pad into port 1 on the power base, and if 2 people are to play, insert another controller into port 2. Turn the power switch on. If nothing appears on the screen, recheck the Sega cartridge insertion. This is important. Always make sure that the power base is turned off when inserting the or removing the cartridge. Okay, so make sure you read that before you play your Master System. Alright, you got the little drawing of the Master System controller over here. That's pretty cool. And we got a couple of screenshots of who's who. You see a little rundown of everything. Alright. It says right here, in a one-player game, you're Mary. Okay, so I guess that's Mary right there, I hope. I hope that's not Mary. It says in a 2-player game, the second player is Edgar. Mary and Edgar are the only humans from Colony number 9. It's like some sort of alien type thing here. That's interesting. And I guess these are all the aliens that you can beat up. That looks like a ghost. What the hell is going on there? That looks like a squid. Alright, so this gives you like a whole rundown. These manuals, as you can see, are just as generic That's the actual box art. And my favorite part of the Master System manuals is the scorebook in the back. So far, it seems that they all have it. You can put your initials, the date, and the score that you got. And then you can play against your friends and see who gets the... looks like someone took a piss on my manual right there. I have to wash my hands. What the hell is that? Oh. Alright, so... let's get the game out of the box. And let's play some Quartet. And then let's head over to the Sega Master System and let's have some fun playing that game right there, Quartet.
Here we have the famous little Sega introduction right here. I love the Sega Master System little intro. And here we have Quartet. I hate the name of that game. And we have the flashing little Quartet logo right there on top, and got like something going on here. Looks like some action-packed game action right here. And here we have a little demonstration of what the game looks like. Just trying to gather. It almost looks like, to me, like a Commando Keen type game. I don't know if you guys ever played that on DOS. MS-DOS on an old PC, but Commander Keen, it almost has that type of look to it. Let's see what we got here. And this is some sort of platform. And the jumping's weird on this game because it's like reversed from the shooting. It doesn't feel like your typical Nintendo control scheme. We got a jetpack. I definitely have to get used to... oh my god! Oh no, no, no! So the first button jumps. Let me see if I can... oh! Fix that audio for a second. Alright. Now, there's gotta be some sort of object to this game, but I just don't know exactly what it is yet. Oh, I died! So you better get a jetpack in this game, because if you don't, you will die easily. For some reason, I keep pushing the jump button to shoot and the shoot button to jump. I got the star, I don't know what that did for me, but... alright, let's see if we can make it over here. Oh, there's a lot of enemies right here, this is crazy. And see, I'm so used to playing Mario that I'm trying to go down that makeshift tunnel right there. What looks like a tunnel, but it's probably not. Alright, let's try that again. That was interesting little platformer we got here. It's definitely like a spacey type theme. Oh my god, I fell right down the hole. You're better off going up and around. Alright, let's kill this thing right here. Look at that Cubert looking thing, oh my god. Alright, I got a jetpack. Let's make it to the end. Go around all these pieces of garbage. Oh my god, he killed me. I got my jetpack. Oh, you son of a bitch. No, I want my jetpack. I lost my jetpack again. It's pretty cool that you can actually get your item back. You just have to be careful how you do it. Alright, so we're making it. Alright, let's see if we can make it to the end here. Now this is a very, very interesting game. We're at the end. Look at this bat-looking creature. Oh my god, what the hell? Like a whole bunch of stuff exploded out of that bat. Are we able to like get to the exit door? Or we have to kill this thing? Okay, let's back it up here for a second. Probably be easier just to... Oh no! Are we able to go through the door, or do we have to kill this stupid bat? Yeah, I killed him, and I got the key. Alright, now we're going through the exit door. So you definitely have to kill that bat. That bat's basically like some sort of boss. Alright, so now we're in the next level. The next level has a... It almost has like a 16-bit type look to it. I mean, look at that. That looks actually quite nice. Okay, what's that? Killer Lips? Yeah, there is. Killer Lips. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Now, I've actually seen some crazy stuff on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Like crazy-looking ghosts and spiders and weird stuff like that, but I've never seen Killer Lips before. That's the first. Okay, let's see if we can, Oh! Go over here, collect all these, items, and... Got a lot of crazy looking things. And I guess that might be a game over screen right there. That game is... Let me see if there's any... Like a demonstration of how this game looks. Because this game is... It's not bad. It's not exactly my favorite Master System game. This is... We're going to be playing a little bit of a Rambo. And this is going to be a Rambo First Blood Part 2. The Mega Cartridge. You have a really cool illustration of Rambo right there on the bottom, holding a rocket launcher or something like that. Looks like it's definitely going to blow somebody up. And some pretty cool box art. There's not a whole lot on the box art, to be honest. That's the only thing that's on there, besides the Rambo logo up there on top. But that's still a pretty cool looking box art. And on the spine label, you have Rambo First Blood Part 2, the Mega Cartridge. On the back right here, you have a couple of screenshots, so let's find out what we have here. Zoom in on these screenshots right here. It looks like a top-down shooter. That looks pretty interesting. It looks definitely a lot better than the Rambo game on the NES. That Rambo game on the NES was really, really bad. Like, real bad. There we go, we got Rambo First Blood Part 2. Got a whole bunch of stuff down here in this. An American UPC code. Okay, so the American UPC code is 010086. That's where it starts off at. Now, if you see anything else for UPC code, more than likely it's a European game. It says, you are Rambo, the superhero of the movies, and you come to life on your own screen, okay? So basically you're just reenacting Rambo on your TV screen using the Sega Master System. Sounds pretty exciting. Let's open the case up here. Alright, let's zoom out here for a second. Let's get this open. Alright, so we have the cartridge. The cartridge does look like it has a little nick in it, but still should be fine. And it's funny because it says Rambo on here. It doesn't say Rambo First Blood Part 2. It says plain Rambo. Alright, so we got the manual. The manuals on the American games open up vertically. As you can see here. The European manuals open up this way. We have to open them up like that. So you have
a little illustration. Excuse me there for a second. You have an illustration of the Sega Master System, the first console right there. That looks pretty cool. I'll give you like an idea of what's happening here. Since you're deep inside enemy territory and all that stuff, and you have to penetrate their concentration camp. And let's see a few different grayscale screenshots here. And of course, we have the generic little drawing of the controller right there. That's pretty much in every single manual. And I guess these are different scores. If you kill these people, you get exactly that many points. So if you blow a tank up, you get 1,000 points. If you blow up a concentration camp, you get 1,000 points. Pretty interesting. Alright, so we got the scorebook on the side right here. And it looks like nobody really filled it in, but I came across one European manual that had an initial written inside of it, which was pretty cool. So yeah, this is how you kept your scores back then. And the American manuals had like at least 3 pages of scoreboards. So they were definitely planning on playing this game for a long time, so we didn't have that many games over here. And you had the 90-day limited Sega cartridge warranty, just in case your Rambo starts acting weird, starts malfunctioning, and potentially might kill you. And that's it. It says, there are no limits. So let's head over to the Sega Master System and let's play some Rambo. Alright, we have our Rambo cartridge right here. We're gonna have some fun playing Rambo. Let's pop this in and let's play some Rambo on the Sega Master System. Here we are playing the Sega Master System. Here we are playing Rambo. Look at that cool looking title screen right there. We got Rambo with his rocket launcher. And that looks pretty cool. So hopefully this is better than the NES version of Rambo. That was a horrible version of Rambo. I'm not sure if you guys ever played that, but it was really bad. Let's find out what this is. So this appears to be like a Atari Warriors type thing right here, like a shooter. Looks like something you would see on the Neo Geo. Alright, we got past the flamethrowers, alright. We haven't died yet too, which is good. Alright, well, we're doing pretty good so far. Oh, we're stuck in the trees here. Oh my god, we have to go around. I got shot by that thing. Oh man, what the hell? Give me some ammunition! Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're in the swampy looking water right there. I love that, that's pretty cool. Oh! And remember, when you blow tanks up, you get 1,000 points. Oh, I can't. I have to be in front of it. That sucks. So this game is basically like very, very score-based oriented. You have to definitely I'm not sure what you're supposed to do here. I'm assuming you have to blow that wall up. Oh, what the hell is that? There's grenades. I did not throw that grenade. That came from somewhere else. Oh, we have to shoot the wall. Okay. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, we cleared that round. That was actually pretty fun. It took a little practice. It took me a couple of times to get through. Well, I actually highly enjoyed that. That was actually pretty fun. And now we're in the next level right here. Oh my god. And things get harder immediately. Oh, I got shot, and the bullets are
You have to definitely really watch where you're going. I got a game over, but I got much higher points that time. So there's a little sample of Rambo on the Sega Master System. It's actually a really fun shooter game. Way, way, way better than the Rambo game that was on the NES. The Rambo game that was on the NES was horrible. On today's episode of Memory Lane, we're going to be playing a little bit of a Rampage for the Sega Master System 2 Mega Power. Let's check that out. Whenever you see 2 Mega Power, you're dealing with some serious shit right there. Alright, let's look at this case right here. This is probably... This is, by the way, this is a North American game right here. And this is probably some of the best box art, label art that you're going to see on the Sega Master System here in North America. It's a rarity, a nice little treat here. Usually in North America we have some of the worst looking box art for Sega Master System, but this is a rarity right here. Good job, Activision. We have the Rampage logo with the fist smashing straight through it right there. We have the helicopters flying around trying to take out the huge Rampage creatures. We have Ralph, George, and Lizzie going on a rampage, tearing the buildings up, going nuts. Look at that. Smashing everything. Oh my god, look at this. And you got the military right there on the bottom trying to stop them. It's not going to happen. They are going absolutely crazy. Look at this. They're smashing everything, going crazy. And right here on the bottom we have the old school Activision logo. And that's pretty much the same logo that they used back during the Atari era. And this is also on the on the Sega Master System, as you already know, but that is a pretty cool looking Sega logo right there. And that is hands down probably the best label box art that you're going to see on the Sega Master System in North America. That is actually really nice. That's definitely hands down, in my opinion, the best. And even more of a rarity, usually on Master System spine labels here in North America, we don't get anything too fancy. We usually get generic text. But Activision went all out for us right here. We have, for play on the Sega Master System, we have the actual Rampage logo on the spine label, which is really nice. Normally you only see that over in Europe. And we have the distributed by Activision, with the nice Activision logo right there on the bottom. And it's not your bland looking Master System colors, it's a red and yellow. So they color matched the casing design to the actual Rampage logo. It looks really, really cool. Activision went all out for this, and they did a really good job. You have the Rampage fist smashing through the logo right there on top, and it has a description right there: smash and trash with 2 Mega Power. And you got a brief little description right there of this game with some screenshots right there. And check out those screenshots. Check that out. It's pretty awesome looking stuff. And you go straight down and you have the UPC code right there. Which, that UPC code actually does not look, now that you can see it. Usually, a North American UPC code begins with 0100. That one is 047875. I mean, I'm assuming that's definitely a North American version of the game because there is no multiple languages on the back of the case right here. But that's definitely a unique, different UPC code than what you would normally see in North America. So that's interesting. And of course we have the game right here. Let's see if we can zoom out. And we have Rampage with the fist smashing through the logo on the actual label right here. There is no spine label, which is normal for North American games. You got the cool Activision logo right there, and we got the Sega logo on the other side. And we do have the manual. Let's take a quick look at this manual right here. And we have the Rampage Mayhem
happening right here on the actual manual right here. And it looks pretty cool. Let's look at that cool illustration right there. That looks actually really awesome. We have the Activision logo right there once again. And this is a very, very small manual. There's not much to it at all. It's only like maybe 3 or 4 pages. And I guess it tells you various different things. And look at this. I guess they had like a bootlegging problem back then. They have copying prohibited. This software is copyrighted and all rights are reserved by copyright holder. It's basically like a little notification out there so you can't bootleg the cartridge. You got partners in crime. And basically tells you a little illustration of a controller right there, which is normal. You usually see that in all manuals on the Master System over here in North America. And there is no scoreboard in the back. And that is the manual. That is like the smallest, flimsiest, cheap manual I've ever seen in my life. It's only like 4 pages. And look at that. There's not much to it at all. That's like the most cheapest manual I've ever seen. And at least we got some decent box art. So that makes up for the crappy manual right there. So let's head over to the Sega Master System and let's play some Rampage on the Sega. Alright, we have our copy of Rampage right here. And we're going to insert it straight into the Sega Master System. And we're going to power this on. I'm going to head over to the CRT and let's play some Rampage on the Sega Master System. Let's check it out.
Alright, here we are playing the Sega Master System. On today's episode of Memory Lane, we're going to be playing a Rampage for the Sega Master System, as you can see here. Look at that awesome looking title screen right there. We have the Rampage logo, and we have the arm that pops through the actual logo. You can see some of the graphics and how it looks right here. It looks pretty good. I mean, look at that. That looks pretty awesome. I've always enjoyed playing Rampage, whether it's the PlayStation version, the N64 version, Saturn, or the old classic Rampage. And this is the old classic one right here. Let's check it out. You have 1 player or 2 player. You can pick George, Lizzie, or Ralph. I'm going to pick George. Alright, so we have San Francisco. And here we go. Oh, take that, you son of a bitch. Let's go up here and see if we can climb up the buildings right here. Just like in any normal Rampage game, it's basically the same gameplay except for Sega Master System graphics. And you can't complain with that. This Master System has pretty good looking graphics right here. The building destruction looks really good. And you see the building collapse right there. What the hell? And we're just beating... Oh, what the hell was that? And Rampage World Tour on the PlayStation was one of my favorite games of all time on the PlayStation. And I played that game until it froze one day. I was on like probably like a level like 100 and something. I don't know. I don't know. It was so long ago. Played it for so long that the console actually froze. And here we are. We're on the 2nd level, I believe. We're gonna smash everything we can over here. I got electrocuted. Oh my god, what the hell was that? So there's a bunch of little comical things you can have in this game. So you can knock this building down. And jumped off. Oh man, look at this. And George doesn't know which way to go. Alright, let's see if we can knock one of those helicopters out. Alright, we're knocking this building down. It's pretty close to it. This building's gonna fall, you see right there. Alright, let's go up here. Let's see if we can go down here and smash this building up more. And we're almost done here. hit that helicopter. Get as much points as possible. This is a classic Activision game. And there we go, that building is pretty much done. We destroyed that whole city, town, whatever you want to call it. That's San Francisco Part 2. And we got a score of 9,400 so far. And this level has a train in it, like a subway, or a trolley train. And it's pretty cool, you can actually hit it. And there we go, now we have one building left. And this should be pretty easy. This building's already going to fall. And there we go. Oh, oh my god. That tank got the best of me, like shot me right in the eye. Alright, now we're going to Los Angeles, probably again. Alright, let's see how fast we can take this level out here. We're going to start off with this building. This building is pretty easy. Let's go. Oh, yeah, look at this. That's nice and easy right there. Alright, let's go here. Oh! Alright, let's go up here. We got this building right here. This is the largest building of the bunch. I'm gonna see if we can take this building out. And knock this building. Oh, there we go. So far this level's been pretty easy, and everybody's congregated into this building right here, trying to shoot me. I ate him right there, you saw that? That's how you probably regenerate your health. Get a little bit more health when you do that. And that guy right there, when you eat him, you spit fire. I don't know what the hell he was carrying, like a flamethrower maybe? And there we go, this building's completely wrecked. And is that like a taxi cab? What is this? Maybe it's a police car, I don't know. Alright, that was Los Angeles Part 2. Or maybe this is Los Angeles Part 2. Alright, let's take out one of these buildings right here. Let's see. There's no way that this building's gonna survive. Look how much of that building's missing. Oh my god. And it's still standing. That's a strong building. Let's go up here. Let's go down. Oh my god. Look at this. That building's done. Let's get out of here. Alright, let's take this little building out here so I can get to the other side of that other building. And there we go. Alright, let's go here. My health is pretty low. So more than likely I'm gonna probably die. Oh my god, I got shot in the face. And there we go, I'm pretty much dead. I'm waddling off the screen. It's pretty comical, and I got a game over, 70,000 points. This is a little example of a Rampage on the Sega Master System. It's a pretty damn fun game. And I highly enjoyed playing that. What a flashback right there. A trip down memory lane, as the show does. For every episode, it's definitely a great game. If you guys have any memories playing any of the Rampage games, down below, let me know what you think. Now there's the other two characters right there. And check that out. You can tell one of them's definitely based off of Godzilla, and the other one is a giant rat. Look at that thing. It's crazy. Now, as mentioned before, I have a lot of memories playing the Rampage World Tour on the PlayStation. It's definitely one of my favorite Rampage games, but this game's probably the best 8-bit version of Rampage. This is really cool. So don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below, and let me know what you think.